Hey, who hit? Are we really live, or is this the dress rehearsal? Hey Larry, is this dress rehearsal, or are we live right now? Oh shoot, I think we're live. Art is in your food. It's there when you're rude to the person behind the counter at McDonald's. Yeah, you know you're like that too. Everyone's eating food, can't help but be rude to each other. I just want there to be peace on earth, peace on earth. Art is fun when you're with your friends, and art is so neat. I wanna cry. Art with your friends are in the daylight, because that's how you get rid of the friends who are vampires in real life. Art is scary, art is hairy, art can't be shaved, and it can't be saved. No, why would you want anything else? Why don't you cry on my bookshelf? I just want to draw you when you're in such agony, because I like art, because I like art, and I love you. I think that's how that goes. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty darn 100% sure. Well, hello, dolphins. Well, I appreciate your support. And that's pretty much how I was born. I was born in a barn. So when people actually say, "Hey, were you born in a barn?" I was. And I learned how to draw from an early age. There was just something in me that had to do it. Nobody encouraged me to do it. Nobody said, "Hey, sit down and draw, you little bastard." Except for the voices in my head, of course. But they weren't loud. They weren't louder than my dreams, anyways. They weren't louder than my nightmares. Life is the dream, my friends. Life is the nightmare. This is the reality that you can turn into anything you want with one of these or one of these. It might be the Matrix, but it's your Matrix. Use it when you want it. We live in a house of shadows. We kiss the bulls in the garden. We love, we die, we live again, and some go away forever. There's 79 people live in this room watching me right now. Just Just go to sleep. Go back to sleep, everybody. Lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Go back to sleep, my little darling children. We're going to learn about art tomorrow. And I'm gonna learn some new songs besides this one, because I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, my children. Oh gosh. I'm just full of rumors, full of deceit, full of all sorts of things you would never want to eat. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, hey Charlie, you can hit the go button, the record button, or live button, or whatever. Yeah, I'm ready to do this. All right, what is that? What are you doing? It's already. Oh yeah, it's already. It went live 6 minutes ago. Yeah. So what was I doing all this time then? Charlie, you got to tell me when you hit the button. I've been going through the whole script. I went through the whole thing. That was just a whole word vomit of like spoilers right there, buddy. Charlie? Oh, that's right. I'm alone. Oh, I got to work on my posture. Hey, 13, my lucky number. Vegan, how the heck are you? All right. It's a song I wrote 25 years ago. It's called Left Field. Because that's where my dad say, "Hey, what are you doing, boy? You in left field again?" And I'd be like, "Me? He spoke to me. He spoke to me." Let's see what we got here. I got a new drawing pad. I was working on this last night. Why is my name covering up? Oh, I see. You like highlighted my name or something. My long lost. Are you? No, I'm his twin brother, Story Grub. That's Story Grub that you're looking for. He's on the channel up there. I'm the only person that'll tell you to, well, go no, check out other people. They're probably far more entertaining. Here it's like a slow burn, you know. You don't come here and it just doesn't click right off the bat, except for with some people. But this is more than just a place where, you know, people come to get instant gratification. Because it is. It's like if you're going to come to a channel where you're watching somebody draw, it's like watching grass grow, unless you're the one doing it, or unless you have some kind of sick, twisted sense of morality. Other than that, I can't think of any reason why you'd ever want to watch somebody draw. I ate a bone earlier. And it's gross. It's not my fault. I don't know how to get this off. But I was thinking I might draw on it. And I wanted to invite you to watch. Alright. Hey, you can probably see it just fine from there, so just watch carefully. Just kidding. I'm a joker, by the way. I'm a joker. I'm a prankster. You gotta watch out for me. I'll prank you. I don't know why, but my eyes aren't. I can't see anything. These glasses aren't doing any, any, anything. But I want to read some of these comments really quick. I want to get this thing fixed. Well, not fixed, but because it's in really good shape. I just want to get new strings on it. But I'm going to have somebody else do it. Because I don't know how to change nylon string guitars. And I'd be afraid if I spent the money on the strings. Because I've done that with other strings, just normal ones. I've been playing guitar for like 30 years or something like that. Some ridiculous. Way too long for how bad I play. but I still break strings. I'll be putting strings on and not know how to put how much up here and down. It's like, then finally I just get a chainsaw and I just take it to the inside the house with a mask, my leather face that I made from somebody else's face, and put my apron on and I just like go on a rampage. They made a movie about it actually. Yeah, it was called The Fifth Element. Yeah. Oh, Aziz. Light. You got to watch out for those elements, I'll tell you that much. There were 5 of them, and I'll tell you, it worth every penny. All right, right. Did you guys see the UFO? I flew it right over your houses. If you didn't see it, let me know, because I'm going to let my producers know. They have to know these things. If it didn't happen, I want to know. I spent 20 grand on those effects. Hold on. Hey, how about that, huh? And now I can finally see. These remind me of, like, what do they call it? Like, those eyeballs that go back and forth. The jobblers. What do they call it? The jawbreakers? Jiggly eyes? Googly eyes. Is that what they're called? We're still the way down in Fraggle Rock. That was one of those shows that, because when I was a kid, we didn't have, where I lived in my household, we didn't have cable or anything. But for some reason we did for like a few weeks. We had HBO or something. And this is probably when I was about in the 3rd grade. This is the mid-'80s. And I got to see Fraggle Rock on the air a few times, but it's like this with movies where I mythologize these freaking things, like what was it called, Dark Crystal or something? Yeah, Dark Crystal. I only ever saw it like once as a kid, but it left such a freaking impression on me, and that I think it influenced my, movies and pop culture definitely influenced my dreams as a kid, because I was a heavy dreamer, even as a young kid, like a child, as long as far back as I can remember. And it was almost like I could already manipulate my dreams before I knew that I could actually do such a thing. And what taught me how to do that, funny enough, was a Freddy Krueger movie, and it was called Dream Warriors. I think it's the 3rd one or the 4th one or something. Dream Warriors, I think it's called. And where they can control their dreams. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to try that. And then I started doing it at a really young age. I think I talk about this like every time I come on. Hello, Lang. I shall call you Lang. Don't ask me why. It's just one of those things, Lang, I've got to do. Hello, X. How you doing, bruh? How are you doing, bruh? Things could be better, things could be worse. I'm sitting here feeling down on myself again. But I've got my friends, and I've got tomorrow, and a smile beating down off my chin. I'm sloppy like a Velcro rope in the middle of springtime, with no flowers burning down my neck. Art is the thing I do is art, so go on and F you and stuff. Still working on an ending to that. But it's getting closer. It's getting much closer than it was 45 seconds ago, right? Because last night it was something more like this. And it was really quite abrasive, borderline, scrumptiously annoying, quite disgustingly moist, and ill-equipped. Very, very ill-equipped for my standards, my taste, my flavor. Hey, somebody put it back in the pipe. Got some flavor in here. What does my grandpa used to? What did grandpa used to say all the time? Hey, Terry, are you there? Terry? Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, Terry. Hey, what was that thing my grandpa always used to say? Didn't he say it's called Story Grub Draws and that you're not drawing? What? What's that? Well, why aren't you drawing? Oh, right. This isn't Story Grub Guitars? No. No, it's Story Grub Draws, and you knew that. I know, I was just trying to... Well, don't try, just draw. Shoot. That's my producer, Terry. Oh my god. Hey, ow! Hey, Matthew, I just hit my frickin' elbow. Ow! No, I just hit my hand. I broke my frickin' hand. Come here, darling. Don't get mad. For it can always get worse. Save your complaints for the end of the day. Oh, God. Save your standards. I want my gravel. All right. Let's just make sure you are who you say you are. How long have you been watching? You disgust me. Just kidding. Quite the opposite. You all fascinate me. You teach an old dog new tricks sometimes. Isn't that right, Matthew? Isn't that right? Matthew? He's a quiet one, but his brain is always churning. It's always thinking. It's always looking for the edge of tomorrow. Like a good brain should. These are the glasses, and look at what I was having to deal with. Look at them, they're so smudged. Very oily skin I have. It's not that they're so not dark, it's just that I'm not so as dark as they are. So it just kind of rubs us all the wrong way. But my elbow's better now, thank you. Reed? What up, Reed? Oh. I hope everyone out there is having a lovely night. And that big old disco ball in the sky is bouncing your way. We're going to be listening to some easy, cool 101 FM hits tonight. If anybody has any requests, well, shout from the top of your lungs and I'll probably hear you. Other than that, I'm going to stick to my regular playlist of 1 or 2 or 300 of my songs that I recorded over the years. And I get a lot of death threats. I get a lot of anger. I get a lot of angst. But I think that comes with just being a classicoid genius, a Caucasianoid, classicoid, whatever the frack that means to anybody out there beyond the great abyss. Thanks for watching, and don't shoot the messenger. What did they say? Yeah, just motion of the ocean. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the captain. Don't shoot the captain of the boat. Shoot the boat. Don't shoot the captain. All right, looks like an ear right there. Now let's try to put this together. Yeah, it's a cactus, somebody pointed out earlier, I tend to agree. It looks like a cactus now. It looks like it was dying to be a cactus. The harder I laugh, the faster they leave, Matt. Matt's like, I'm out. Okay. That pen is out. That's what I'm saying. Jeez. Ooh, this one sounds good. But I don't think it is. Maybe that's just the back of the brain, you know? Everybody's got a little square in them. We might think we're hot stuff. We might think that we're soup and crackers, but we're not. Well, maybe the crackers. There's a lot of crackers out there. Lots of crackers. Well, I should know. I'm one of them. I'm quite a cracker. And when I say cracker, I mean cracker. Okay. I'm at peace with it. And I often exploit it when I go fishing because the darn things can't see me when I walk out there. I'm pretty much transparent. I can just grab the fish willy-nilly. I don't even use a fishing pole anymore. Oh, here, fishy, fishy. I got some beautiful, beautiful rainbow trout last weekend when I went fishing in the Sahara. It was wonderful, wonderful time. Wonderful. Okay, other than that, things are looking pretty good. All right. We're doing a $15,000 giveaway at the end of the show. All you gotta do is solve a riddle. It's an easy riddle, but I get your brain working. I might as well tell you the riddle now, so you can start your brain working on it. What's in my pocket? What's in my pocket? All right, and if you guess right, I'm gonna give you $15 million off the top of my cousin's boat, just right up there. The top half of his boat is worth $500 million. So I'm right there with you. Just let me know. Some of you have you can just text me directly, or you can comment here. You can do whatever you want. But just know that your vote is safe with me. I would never lie to you. Again. And now I'm putting little wrinkles in his face. Isn't that wicked? Wicked? Sure. Not even a word. Wicked is a word. No, it's not. Yes, it is. But it should be. But it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Damn. Who are you people? Well, then what's the not word? What's the not wicked word? I don't know what you mean by that. What's the word that we're all thinking about that you're not thinking about? Oh, criminy. So many words. There's so many words. Yeah, I guess you're right. It doesn't scare me any less, though. No, that's true. That's the God's honest truth. Oh, yeah, very, very true. Looks like we're gonna have to call security, everybody. We're gonna have to go to bed early tonight, friends. Take our dinner to our bedrooms. Log in. That way we can all log out in the morning. I shall follow everybody to their bedrooms. And then I shall retire to mine. Since it's my house. And you're all just living in it. Okay. But I'm gonna draw for a little bit longer. Has anybody got a problem with that? Me? Who said that? Over here. Wait, who? Just playing with you. This is Terry. Just draw, please. Stop talking and draw. You're losing people by the second. People? We're losing people? Yeah, people are trying to watch, and you're boring as hell. Well, you're not drawing. Yeah, but the phone is in my face. I can't. It's not that easy. I'm doing what I can. Yeah, well, it's not about doing what you can. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. All right. You gonna give me water? I'm looking to get some water. No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Just maybe draw. Oh, that sounds like you're pushing it. You're pushing it, my friend. I need water. I've been siphoning the same amount of water through my socks for the past 2 weeks, you son of a... Oh, here we go. Oh, that's perfect. It's a little bit stale, but it's still keeping me going. Plus, I would love some chocolate milk. Anybody got some? You don't got to lie to me. You just say no. I just need my chocolate milk. Oh, like I need, I can know, I can need my chocolate milk. Need my chocolate milk, and my baby got the milk. Baby got the milk, baby got the chocolate milk. I'm looking for the chocolate milk, don't give me that chocolate. Something like that, I don't know. Practicing for some kind of groovy rock band, you know, to give me chocolate milk, give me chocolate milk, the chocolate milk. You know, just have fun with it. Why does everybody gotta be so serious all the time? That's kind of a grin, isn't it? That's a grin. Look at that grin. That's much better. Give me baby, baby, baby. I don't know much, but I know I love you. Ain't that the truth? I don't know much. Sorry. Gustavo! I know, I remember. We've had this talk before. And then remember when you said you're actually calling from the bathroom and I kicked in my bathroom door and you were sitting on my toilet? That really freaked me out, man. So where are you really writing from, Gustavo? Where are you really? Where are you hiding? You clever son of a... I'm just kidding. I love you. Hello, Brazil. Or as they say in America, in Spanish, I guess, or whatever, it would be... Howdy, Brazil. Howdy, Brazil. And then I start talking like this because a child doesn't know how to talk like that. Except for I do. I just know how to talk in love. And I love with an optimism that nobody can put down. I love you, Brazil. Hello from California. I hope everybody there is happy and they're having good dreams. Gustavo, everybody deserves happy dreams. Brazil, it's the only country in America that speaks Portuguese. Portuguese? What is that? Is that where you're vegetarian but you only eat pork? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. And if not, maybe that's what they should stop doing, because it's, there's too many pigs in the world. I am a vegan, actually. I'm a several times over vegan. I come from a long line of vegans, but there's too many goddamn pigs in the world. So I say an all-pig diet is one thing. They try to eat me in my sleep anyways. Gotta eat the pig first before the pig eats you. That's what I say. Anyways, I gotta concentrate on my drawing too, Gustavo. Now I'm getting all amped up because authority kind of messes with my bowels a little bit. Thinking about authority really ruffles my ridges. Ruffles my ridges. It gets me going. I feel like I want to conquer a small planet right now. I'm kind of on fire. How do you say fire? Is it, El Diablo? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Portuguese. I don't know. Portuguese is a pretty language, I'm sure. I love all languages. I love hearing all different languages. I like meeting all different kinds of people. I always have. When I was a kid, they always blamed movies for like all the worst stuff in the world. and music and stuff, but they don't talk about the good stuff because movies also made it to where like I felt comfortable talking to anybody from anywhere in the world. Because, after you've seen Crocodile Dundee like 50 times in a row, you're pretty much good. You're worldly. You are a world citizen. And you can live on it, but it tastes like shit. Right? No, but like, music and art and literature and movies, and it'll culturize you. It'll connect you. It connects you with people. It connects you with ideas, like-minded people, as well as it gives you hope, even if it is false. Oh, is my phone gonna die? 1 second. Oh, gotta plug it in. There we go. Perfect. But I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to draw and chew some bubble gum. Thank you, Gustavo. I think I'm funny too. That's why I say, hey, no more mirrors in the house. I don't want to see how funny looking I really am. The older I get, the bigger my nose gets. Why doesn't that happen elsewhere on the body? I mean, come on now. What kind of sick fate is that? Gustavo, I don't want to grow old into a body where just my nose gets bigger. I don't want to grow into my nose. I want to grow out of the damn thing. It was already big to begin with. Gustavo, my nose is huge. And I am here to tell you that it is not the American dream that I was told to believe it was. I was told that I was going to grow up and I was going to look like Braddy Pitty. Mr. Brad Pitty. Oh, Pitty Shanks. Pitty, Bradley Pitty. That's right. Come on now. I think we all deserve that. We deserve a little piece of the pie. A little piece of the pit. I was wondering how long I could go with that. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry for whoever had to hear that. But it's true. Pity. Oh, Brad Peary. What's Peary? Have you ever created your own utopia? It's good to get out of reality, at least for a while. In my dreams, I was just talking to somebody the other night on here about that. Who was that? Maybe Sir Smokes a Lot. One of my new friends. I'm trying to remember who it was. Anyways, we were talking about that sort of something similar. But in my dreams, I have created like another universe that I just kind of go into every time I dream, I've created my own like world, if you will. And if you won't. But to be honest, the dreams are so freaking real that it's like it almost is like you're kind of cutting corners, or you're seeing into the past and the future, because time is all messed up, and perspective and perception is all kind of gobbled up in there. For me anyways, I don't think everybody dreams the same. My dreams are very compartmentalized, but they're terrifying too. They can be really scary, and there's monsters chasing you, and they're around every corner, and there's no privacy. You have to like fight to find some privacy because there's just people everywhere, and you are all of those people. And it's so much like frickin' Matrix. I can't even explain like how the agents can move around from person to person. In the dreams, it's like that, where I can go from person to person, and it's not that I even try, but I can if I want. That's for sure. But where you see, or you're like all these different people at the same time. You have like bullet vision, and you're being all these people while they're like looking down on like somebody who just got in an accident, and they're watching him, but that's you too. That's you as well. They're just such a freaking fascinating thing, dreams. And I've always just, I think that's maybe what kept me. I can be really cynical, don't get me wrong, but I'm very hopeful as well, and I still have like I still believe in like fate and like that good will prevail, and I believe in love and kindness and treating people with respect until they kind of ruin it for themselves anyways, you know. Because most of the time it's a shame, you know, because some people just don't know what, you know, how it's like you could make a friend, you could make friends, but people just choose to go out there and just do the opposite and belittle people for no reason and stuff. So, but my point is that here on my channel, I try to open it up for everybody from all walks of life, all different kinds of people. You can come here and chill with like-minded people, usually, you know. And at least that's what I want it to be like. I want people to feel good here. Not necessarily a safe space, because I'm sure I say things that are not completely PC or whatever that would hurt somebody's feelings or something, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm learning just like the rest of us. And I learn from others, you know. I'm influenced by all of you, you know. It is really hard to be positive, and I'm super guilty of that, of just being so negative. And I have a, you know, tendency to be self-loathing. Like, I don't, there was a time when I really, really did not like myself, but I'm learning how to turn that around a bit and just appreciate who I am and how far I've come, you know? Because you'll never be perfect, and especially you'll never be kind of the thing that that you see in your dreams, or the, you know, the person that you really want to be towards others or whatever, because it always depends on other people. You should never sort of, you know, assume anything about life in a way, because it's changing all the time around you, and everything is constantly shifting, and there's so many moving parts. That's why it's good just to stay open and fresh and compassionate, and, you know, but have your wits about you as well, you know, and watch out for the people you love and support them. Share their stupid videos that they share. If they have a passion, support them. It doesn't take much. So many people on here have supported me for no reason, and they have come for the last year and hang out and watch, and I always say it's just like amazing that people do that. It's very nice. I try to love myself, and it makes the art better too, you know, because it helps it be a little bit more focused. It also informs my social, like my stories and my characters that I'm doing while I'm drawing these. It's so much easier to kind of just open your mind and just ad lib, you know, and just make up all these stupid things on the spot when you have less on your. I've battled a lot of demons in the past few months, and I've conquered some hills that I was like, a few of them were mountains. But once you conquer a mountain, like, so you say in your personal life, you know, like there's something that you just got to do that you've been putting off or whatever it is, and it's a mountain. It feels like a freaking mountain, right? And all these other problems too just start adding up around it. They're like little hills and molehills and speed bumps. But a few months ago, or a month ago, whatever, I like conquered one of those mountains, and now it's just a matter of, you know, because then the hills didn't look so bad, is my point. You know, once you get those big ones down, you can see things for what they are again, and kind of work your way across the board there. And I've been sort of trying to make my future self happy. I want to be able to look back and say that, yeah, I'm glad I did that, because now I'm healthier, and I have a bionic arm, and my left foot is a spike that shoots oil. and I'm going to be a superhuman. There's nothing to even complain about. Absolutely 1000% true. This world is amazing. Rock and roll, baby. Yeah. But also, you know, you gotta, like, it's like the Stoics, you know, you can't change out there, but you can't change what's going on out there. You gotta learn how to control how you perceive things that happen to you. You gotta be able to figure out however you're gonna deal with that. Are you gonna let things like that bother you that are external that you have no control over? But at the same time, yeah, you gotta be aware. You can be aware of things like that before they happen, so it's not just a big shock. You know, you can see red flags coming a mile away most of the time. And I swear to God, with my dreams, it's like sometimes you can tell the future, or when you implement the same sort of tools that you do when you're like I was saying the other night, you can use some of the tools that you use in lucid dreaming in reality, this so-called reality, and sometimes it works. Like, people will part out of the way for you sometimes. It's just like, and that's happened to me before when I was in this sort of zone, and people just sort of get out of your way, or there's just some sort of unspoken vibe going that people are just like, oh, okay, I'm I don't know how to explain it, but it makes me really just want to go watch The Matrix again. I really like Animatrix. The Animatrix is really cool. Anyways, I should probably go and just relax. I'm gonna try to edit a few more of my videos together and release those a little bit later too. My little silly videos. But I appreciate the company. And Gustavo, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. And hope you're safe wherever you are down there. Brazil's a big place. But wherever you are, I hope you're good and safe, and your family and your friends are safe and all that stuff. Peace for you, brother. And everybody else as well. I appreciate the company. See you later, vegan. You be careful now. Oh yeah, thanks for talking to me, man. It's always an honor. Oops. Sorry if it's loud. Smart. Well, I am funny looking. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You be careful out there now. Later, everybody. Have a good day.